What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, back again. Marlo Knows Basketball and Marlo Knows Boxing. Back at y'all with another one with Run It Up Sports. Coming to y'all this week, man. Me and my boy Tony the Savant jumped on here, man. Talked some boxing, man. Had a lot to say about this Errol Spence rematch. Won the rematch with Terrence Bud Crawford. But y'all check it out, man. Run It Up Sports.
I wanted to ask you, bro, just to segue into another topic. What you think about this Errol Spence Terrence Crawford rematch at the catchweight? You think Terrence switching up?
I think Terrence Crawford is doing that because he don't want to fight this nigga again. And I don't blame him. What's the point? What's the point, man? I already just whooped you like this. Like, what do you think is gonna change? Nothing's gonna change, man. I don't blame Terrence Crawford for doing that. Like, I think he should do that because Errol Spence trying to activate this rematch clause is getting in the way of, I know you didn't see me continuously making videos about Terrence Crawford fighting the winner of Canelo and Jermell. That's the biggest fight in boxing. That's the fight that boxing needs. Like, I'm all for fights that, and you know what I'm saying, I was an Errol Spence fan and everything like that. I want him to get his redemption, but not right now, man, because this is the biggest fight in boxing is Bud Crawford versus the winner of Jermell and Canelo, and Errol Spence is trying to get in the way of that, and I'm not feeling it.
I respect that. I respect that 100%. I feel the same way. It's just I think Errol's pride in a way is in the way, but I can understand too because it's like, they already pre-agreed on it, and I understand Bud trying to move forward and make stuff happen.
Actually, let me say something before you say that. Actually, the agreement was in the contract. The stipulation was if you want a rematch, it has to be at 147. Errol Spence already said he can't make 147, so he's relying on Bud to agree to what he's talking about. Like, if Bud can just say if you can't make 147, then it's off, which is what I think Bud should do because that's not the big nobody. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see a rematch. I want to see Bud Crawford versus the winner of Canelo and Jermell. That's the best fight for boxing. That's the best. That's the fight that will get the most eyes on the sport. That will get the sport more popping. I want what's best for the sport, man. And Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford in the rematch is not the best thing for the sport.
I agree. I think it would have been good for Errol to fight Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? Take that little tune-up or another big fight that's on the plate. They already had some build-up. They already got history. And you can do that at 154. Shit, Bud already talking about moving up 2 classes. You think, by the time he get done boogieing with Canelo, you might can catch him off, and catch him off guard at that point. But that's all
Bud fight Canelo, he gonna retire after that fight.
And I don't blame him. This is my only knock on Bud, man. As much as he's gained my respect, with that Errol Spence fight, I still got a disdain for him because he's waited so long in his career to start taking these mega fights. Like, he's had quote unquote big fights before, but he was 33, 34 when he fought Sean Porter.
They wouldn't fight him. It ain't his fault. They wouldn't fight him.
And at the same time, okay, then you take somebody. You go get you a Keith Thurman. You go get you a Pacquiao. You know what I mean?
I think that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the biggest thing with Bud, and it goes all the way back to, like, people say that Pacquiao got robbed against Jeff Horn. If Pacquiao would have beat Jeff Horn, I think Pacquiao would have fought Keith. I feel like Pacquiao would have fought Terrence Crawford. And if Terrence Crawford would have beat the hell out of Pacquiao. If Pacquiao and Terrence Crawford would have fought, he would have beat the dog shit out of Pacquiao. I'm not dead, and that's no lie. he would have beat Pacquiao up. Like it would have been a lot of people hating him, but he would have been so huge because he would have been the guy that like destroyed Pacquiao. And I do truly believe he would have destroyed Pacquiao. You seen how Pacquiao got beat pretty badly by Ugas. To me, it looked like a bad beating to me.
Yeah, Ugas was huge.
Ugas beat Pacquiao ass. If that was Terrence Crawford would have done it 10 times worse.
Well, that's my point. Now you take Ugas. Ugas the welterweight, a formidable opponent. Keith Thurman running. Who else? You got Danny Garcia out there. You got Mikey Garcia out there. So many fights that you can't.
Mikey Garcia is retired.
Mikey, well, yeah, now but first came into first moving up weight, talking about coming to welterweight. So immediately everybody was talking about him and Arrow. But I wanted to see him go against Danny. I wanted to see him go against, maybe Keith Thurman. Pick it up a little bit. Why did this
Keith was not known for. You can stop saying Keith, because Keith was not gonna fight him. He was not gonna fight him. Like Keith Thurman. So, all right, I'm not even gonna talk about you. You gotta watch that video, man. I break down everything. Like it's like year to year. From 2016 when he beat Sean Porter to when he beat Danny Garcia in 2017, Keith Thurman became a joke. And I don't want to. It's sad to say it, but that's what happened. That's what happened. He became a joke, and it's not anybody's fault but his. He's the one that kept refusing to fight.
It's so crazy.
Like how you go through? All right, so I'm gonna say this though. So in 2017, Keith Thurman beats Danny Garcia. How you go from 2017 to 2023 and you only fought 3 times? 3 times.
Yeah, it's crazy.
One of those times you can make an excuse and say, I fought Pacquiao. Oh, he's one of the greatest of all time, and that's why I lost him. All right, but you also fought Jose Cito Lopez, who was a journeyman. He's a journeyman. A journeyman meaning like he's not that good of a fighter. He's not good. You fight Pacquiao, then you take a whole 3 years off, and you come back and you fight Mario Barrios. Bro, you know who Mario Barrios is?
I heard his name.
Man, Google Mario Barrios and Tank Davis. Tank Davis destroyed this guy.
That's what I know.
Destroyed him. And Keith Thurman comes back, and he is the welterweight version of what Tank Davis is. Keith Thurman was the welterweight version of what Tank Davis is at the lightweight version. So you heavier than Tank Davis, and you was knocking niggas out like how Tank Davis is knocking niggas out now. But you can't knock the same nigga that Tank Davis destroyed and knocked out. You can't knock him out. And not only do you not knock him out, he hurts you. Like what are we doing? Like what? And then he comes back after that performance and still is talking like he the man. Like he man. Oh no, I only lost to Pacquiao and that was a barely loss, and I only lost to Pacquiao. Like, come on, man. Come on, Keith. And you gonna hear me say that a lot in my videos. Come on, Keith. Because I was a fan, but I'm not feeling what he's talking about now. I can't get what he's talking about now is BS.
Yeah. He just trying to stay relevant now. That's why I say Errol should fight him, man. Just get him out the way. Come up off that, I understand. But let bygones be bygones. You can use him for the leverage. Because if Errol come back, stop taking Keith Thurman.
The thing is, though, Keith saying he don't want to fight above 147. If I'm Errol, I'll say I would fight him if I'm Errol. But I would say you got to come to 154. You know what I'm saying? Because Errol is complaining about losing to Terrence Crawford and, you know what I'm saying, having to make 147 to make the welterweight weight. If he fights Keith Thurman, he should make him come to 154. If Keith Thurman comes to 154, that would be the best option for Errol. Other than Tszyu. Tszyu is another option because Tszyu is gonna get that WBO title when Jermell fights Canelo, because the WBO already said they're gonna strip Jermell and give that belt to Tszyu. So Errol, if I'm Errol, I would probably fight Tszyu if I can get that fight. If I can't get Tszyu, then I would fight Keith Thurman. But I don't know, man. Keith Thurman is just out here. Keith Thurman, his best option is to fight Boots Ennis. And it seemed like he's just so afraid of this guy. Like he making up so many excuses why he shouldn't fight him. Come on, man. You a boxer. You do this. I know you running out of money, Keith. I know he running out of money. You ain't fought in so long. You get paid to box. Now, unless he got some type of. If he must have invested his money very well, because this nigga ain't been worried about fighting that much since 2017. He must have did some very good investments.
But now he got that big Becky now, and I'm pretty sure that big pay ain't gonna shine. That's another thing. Some of these dudes get paid and start working. I think Showtime just won enough one time. Excuse me. Well, yeah, nah.
The only fighter that I seen get packed up like that and ain't lose no value was Mike Tyson. Because when Mike Tyson fought Evander Holyfield, and everybody wants to ignore this, and I keep bringing it up, but nobody wants to acknowledge it. Mike Tyson got packed up like that in his first fight against Evander Holyfield, but nobody packed him up like that. Everybody still was on the Mike Tyson train. And then the next fight, Mike Tyson seen he was about to get packed up the same way he did the first fight, and he bit the nigga whole ear off.
Yeah, well, you say he just hope Errol don't bite blood ear off.
I mean, that would be Errol's only option. You gotta bite this nigga ear off, man. That's the only way that you're gonna get through this. That's the only way you're gonna get through this. Otherwise, you're just gonna get packed up the same way you got packed up the first time.